this is Dawn Jackson-Blattner with Kids Eat Right making creamy basil pesto. Now this version of pesto is a much slimmed down version than the traditional stuff you buy in the grocery store. It's got a lot less calories and a lot less fat. So I start off with this creamy basil pesto using white beans from a can, taking a 15-ounce can and rinsing it and draining it and just putting it right into the food processor. To those beans, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. And now we're just going to use a half of a teaspoon of salt. Now, to make it creamy basil pesto, we're going to add 1 cup of fresh basil. And let's puree this and look at the texture, because we want to be able to use this as either a dip or a sauce. So I'm going to play around with the texture and I want you to watch this. All right, so that is perfectly combined. You can see it tints green and there's no more pieces of basil left. And this texture could be great as a dip for a veggie tray. So I'm going to put a little bit in a bowl here. See that thick texture? There we go. And we can leave this for dipping veggies. Now, if I want it thinner for a sauce, I'm going to put the lid back on my food processor and add another tablespoon or 2 of water. Now that we added that extra tablespoon or 2 of water, it's a much thinner consistency and it's perfect to pour on pasta. This is just whole grain pasta with fresh broccoli and grape tomatoes. And look, you can toss this delicious sauce right over the top. And this is 2 times less calories, 3 times less fat than traditional pesto. Okay, so now that our creamy basil pesto sauce is on our pasta, we're going to give it a couple of tosses before we eat. This is creamy basil pesto with Dawn Jackson-Blattner for Kids Eat Right.